Hey guys, Pete over here. So today's video a little bit different. We will have some interactions in this video, but the main subject of the video will be me answering a question here, and I get these questions quite often. Somebody's asking if it's doable to run this business on your own, strictly online. We're gonna get in pretty deep into this. So I got lots of postcards laying in front of me here, but guys, there's too many of them coming in to for me to lift up every one of them and say thank you. Carlos is gonna kind of pan over them and show you what I got. That way you can see if you spotted your card in here, and that way you know I got it. I do have caps laying on top of them with your number on it, but I do want to point out one particular card, because that one I think I should keep it. Somebody did the cottage that it's sitting there, existing cottage that is being torn down as we speak, so I'm definitely gonna hold on to that one for the memory. When we build the new cottage, I'm gonna probably frame this little guy and hang it in a new cottage somewhere, just to remind us what the old cottage looked like. And this is why this contest is happening. A lot of you are asking, what is this all about? It's about staying in my cottage for a week. This is what me and my wife are giving away. It's gonna take some time before it gets built, but keep sending these cards in to be entered.
I know I won't get it, but I was kind of hoping for as close to 150 as I could for that. That one I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean they both look like you never did anything with them, so I can still try to sell them as new. You know what I mean?
Sadly, I impulse bought. Still got the receipt for this one. I can't even return it. Paid what, $300 for it originally?
Yeah, they can get up there. Yeah.
I already know. Obviously, I'm not going to get that.
I'm looking. These are the two prices that I'm seeing on new. You know,
kind of what I thought you would find.
I mean, Benchmade's such a reputable company overall. You know, so I shouldn't have a problem selling them. But this is what I can offer you: $125 on this one,
okay,
and $50 on this one.
Okay.
The hat is like $5, or I pass.
I figured that. I just figured because it was a Benchmade.
So if you want to sell both, fine. If just one, we can do that too. I mean, but 125 and 50. This guy is going right around 100. I usually pay about half. You know, like 117, 105.
Okay. It's not too bad.
So
I'll probably end up keeping this.
Totally your call on that one. You know.
Could you go any higher on it?
I can't really. I don't want to do it. I'm
you
gonna
can't blame me. I figured I'd ask.
I'm gonna put probably $150. I mean, $250 on it, and first 100, $225. It's gone. You know. And
I get that.
So.
Let me think about that for a second.
Okay.
Just put those off to the side.
Sure. Yeah, take your time if you want to think about it for a minute or so.
Okay. And you didn't need anything with that, right?
$5 on a hat. I
might do the half of $5 maybe. I might do that. I'll probably end up selling one of the knives though. But yeah, let me look around a little bit.
Yeah,
first.
sure.
And you guys only taking certain Pokemon cards, right?
Only graded, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Only graded, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let me see.
This is an investment. It's not something you might, I don't know if you want to keep them or.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
They got a real bird here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
we do.
I do tend to get a lot of sun.
So this one is numbered 671 out of 1500.
Yep.
And this originally came out of where? Britain?
Britain, yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm partial.
It's over between 25 and 6,000 at auction.
The thing though is my father, he's more Irish, German.
Feel free to look it up all you want.
So this is
So he
printed
is in tan,
in
he fries. He'll
1993,
turn red all over.
limited edition.
Yeah, me too. Feeling on that one.
It's a mint picture.
Or I'm not wild about
the
this
brick.
folder right now. I'm still trying to figure what the hell is going on with it. How does it go from 80 to, what is it, 37 right now?
I'm just looking for it to go to someone who will appreciate it.
And of course, you know, the whole thing is because of him, right?
Yeah, that's the original drummer.
That's the original drummer. Is that his signature?
Yep.
Okay.
I moved around
That's
a
just
lot,
a patch
actually,
from
so
Christie's.
anywhere from Watchsaw
Wow,
South
this is
all
all
the way
typed out.
Yeah, that's
Back
old
in the
school.
day on a typewriter.
Yeah.
So this is a certificate that these Beatles badges were purchased at Christie's South,
Yeah,
Kensington.
the Christie's auction place.
gut, first of all.
It's world famous.
Okay. So here's the thing. This is for this.
Yeah, for that, yes.
This has no certificate.
That's the certificate right there. That's from the Cabinet Club.
Okay.
Collections, certificate of authenticity right there. That's saying the Cabinet Club was saying that was a picture from the Cabinet Club. That's a brick from the Cabinet Club. There's a signature.
Right, but that's just for the picture.
No, you're fine.
That's for the whole thing, everything.
Actually, most. What did they
I'm
say?
talking about nothing talks about here about his signature, that it's real.
Well, I know it's real, but whatever you want to take it, that's fine.
You know what I mean? This only
Oh, I get it.
certifies the photo
Ask up here for a cracker.
No, I don't
because
think so.
it's
looking at me
numbered 671 out of 1500. So they made so many of these copies of this photo.
Every one of all 15 of them are signed by Pete Best. Every 15 of
But
them.
that doesn't say anything where here. Where?
You bite your finger.
Each number is signed by Pete Best.
Hey, you better behave yourself. Your dad's gonna get you, man. I'm not.
Okay, it is on there. Okay, I didn't see that, so I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I know what these are worth. I do. I really know. I just
What are you looking
We
at?
had a neighbor with
we can for both. Best I can do is 25.
I just don't have time for either.
That is a beautiful work,
Well,
but I'm afraid of it.
That's why I'm looking for to go to someone who will appreciate it. It's their work, especially when he dies.
Give me a couple minutes. I gotta do a little bit of research. I mean, I'm interested. I just don't know if I'm interested for that kind of price.
I got you. I got you.
It's gotta make sense. I gotta make some money on this. You know what I mean? So give me a couple minutes. Walk around here. Let me do a little bit of research.
what else do you guys take anyways?
I think I'm gonna have to pass on this.
everything you see here, I
I
mean-
don't think.
I got like keyboards and stuff.
I don't think I can do as much as
Yeah,
you're
some
looking
of
for.
that-
I can't even come
Yeah,
close
not
to
really.
Okay,
this,
no, I-
especially.
You guys make any weird stuff?
No problem,
I got
buddy.
a,
It's
What
just,
do you offer?
Pete's. I'm not gonna make you. I don't want to insult you.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's
I got
just-
you.
shift knob.
I know what these are worth. I know
Some of
they're.
that real specific.
I know how
maybe
pawn shops
not,
work,
maybe
I
not.
get it.
More like electronics.
For some reason, I mean, Pete's stuff is cool because, right, it's pretty rare overall to have all of them in one picture and then
vintage video games,
him signing it. But for some reason, his stuff is not going for a whole lot of money, even with like certificates from PSA and stuff. So
Most of the stuff you're looking at is not with the whole band and with the piece of the brick and all that stuff. That's what you're missing. But I get it. I get it.
I know, like for example, just to give you an idea, like I'm gonna blow this up. It's a photo of the whole band. I'm gonna blow this up, showing him signing this photo. Right? It's the same photo from the same club, maybe just a different, like with the certificate from PCA. Okay, went on auction, sold for freaking $41.
I guess people don't know what
And,
they got.
it's him showing
Yeah,
here,
exactly. I
actually
see it.
sitting and signing it.
I
You know what I
gotcha, I
mean? It's a
gotcha.
photo 8x10. Yours is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, that's just a regular picture. I get it. I know what this is worth. I do.
And I know you got this frame and from them and with that little brick that adds value, but I don't think it adds value to thousands.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Buddy. Well, like I said, they're going to be 25 and 6,000 on auction. Not these stupid eBay sites. That's not an auction site. That's just idiots like. Not to call you an idiot.
I got it for
But
free technically.
people that are just trying to sell stuff that they don't know what they got, but I know what I got. I know what it's worth.
Right.
I did my research on it before
Yeah.
I bought it and all
Yeah,
this
I
stuff,
got
just
the
like you
eBay.
did.
Some people might
So
buy
no
it.
problem, no hard feelings taken.
No
there,
hard
buddy.
feelings, my
No
friend.
hard
Thank you.
feelings,
Good luck.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show you
What's
this.
up?
I'm not going to try to talk to you. I just want to show you where I get my numbers from.
Okay.
Sold $6,000 appraisals. They're selling it at the auction place for $2,900, for $3,000.
Well, they're asking.
Yeah, they're asking.
They're asking. So it's not sold.
No,
You can ask whatever you
no,
want.
exactly. But I'm just showing you. I don't want you to think that I'm just some bullshit guy
No,
coming
no,
in
no.
bullshit. Just want
I
you to know what it's
understand.
worth.
See, here's my thing. I don't have that type of
I'll
clientele.
let you go.
Yeah, that's why
So-
I'm trying to look for
so
someone
it's-
that.
So I wanted to see. Take care. Thank you.
No, I'm glad because that's what I'm looking for. Someone
Yeah.
who will appreciate it. Someone who knows what it's worth, stuff like that. Who would be able to make money
Yeah.
off it is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I know, like you said, that's why I want to find out somebody that has clientele that's interested in stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, do
It's
you know
not
anybody
me.
that might?
It's not me.
No,
It's
I get it.
not
I
in
get it.
thi-
I'm not trying to be selfish or nothing
Not
like
in
that.
this area.
Exactly. So.
Not in this area.
I just don't have time to go like to.
You would have to
Vegas
go
or
to the. No, you would have to go at least to the city. There's a couple shops that would be
Yeah.
interested in there, but
Yeah,
you know.
I think so.
So
I just want to show you,
Yeah.
like, so you know, I don't try to think
No,
smoke up your ass or nothing.
I appreciate it. No problem, man. All right. I get this type of email quite often, and this is what it sounds like. So I have a question. Your show is fascinating. I have been in a retail sales for Chrysler for 25 years. I don't have a brick and mortar store, but with what I watch on your show, it appears that reselling online may be a full-time option. What's your thoughts on it? Well, here are my thoughts. This is a very good question. Lots of people are asking, and let's get into it. So guys, obviously you know I run a reselling business with this brick and mortar store, right? And there's lots of people behind it. I get a lot of help. I have listers. I got people that, you know, work with me, that buy stuff for me. A little bit different environment. But the main question is, a lot of you are reaching out and asking, is this something that I can do online by myself? And I say 100%. Now, believe it or not, this channel was built me sharing that information when I started my channel like years ago, like 8 years ago. There's lots of channels out there that you can learn from, but let me break it down probably in like 10 different steps I'm gonna do here, what you should do to be pretty successful selling by yourself online, all kinds of stuff. Is it even doable? So the main question is how hard it is. And my answer is, it's super hard. This business is very hard. You see a lot of YouTubers show off this like it's a piece of cake. You buy something, you flip it, but they don't show everything, right? Everybody just shows off on their videos how glamour it is that you found something for $1 and you flipped it for 100. That doesn't work like this in this business. It's very hard. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of persistence. It's a lot of hard work. And if you want to get into this, it's gonna take some time before you get like established and you can really start making any good money out of it. Second biggest question is, how much money do I really need to start this type of business? And I say a very little. You don't need a whole lot of money. Believe it or not, first I would always say to everybody, when you're starting, sell things around the house first. Things that you don't need anymore, things that you don't have to buy, you already have it. Get your feet wet, start listing that stuff on eBay first and see if you get a bite. Most of the time, the stuff that you have at home, you already have some knowledge about it. You know those things, so you understand them, and that's easy for you to write the description, take the pictures, and you know the product. So if there's any questions from buyers, you already will have answers for them. Now you can really get into this game relatively cheaply. What I mean by that, start with the garage sales, start with the thrift store, estate sales, things that you can pick up cheap for $1, $2, $5, you know, so you don't need a big bankroll. Dedicate, you know, a few dollars every week or $100 a month and start that way. When you get your feet wet, then you slowly start reinvesting money to buy more and more expensive stuff. So another big question is, what do I look for when I go out there to these garage sales or thrift stores, you know? And my answer is always look at everything. Start scanning, use your app on your phone from eBay that you can scan things and see what they sell for. The biggest thing is people don't pay attention to the sell-through rate. What it means is how many items are available and how many sold within the last month or last 90 days. That gives you a very good idea if that's the item that you should be picking it up. If there's 100 of, let's say, if there's 100 of these listed on eBay and only 2 sold within the last 90 days, well, don't buy it. It's a horrible, you know, sell-through rate. But if there's 100 of these and 50 or 60 sold within the last 90 days, well, then it's a decent product. It's a 50%, you know, sell-through rate. Now, the best items are 100% sell-through rate. So if there's 100 of them and you see 100 of them sold within the last 90 days, definitely a good product to pick up. And when you find that kind of stuff, it's even worth paying up a little bit, because you know you're going to sell it quickly, you're going to get your money back, and you're going to make some quick profit. Now, if you specialize just in few niches that you very well understand and know a lot about, it would be easier for you to sell stuff. But if you decide to branch out and start picking up all kinds of different stuff and have kind of mishmash of a store that you got a little bit of everything, don't expect to be selling a lot of it right off the get-go, right off the start. It will take time, and you have to build up that inventory. Usually the sell-through rate, like for me, is about 1%. So if I have, let's say, 1,000 items, I will sell about 1% on daily basis. If you have couple thousand items, same rule applies. Now, if you are very niched and you understand your market very well and the sell-through rate is good, your percentage could obviously go higher. But don't think that, oh, I listed 100 items and I'm only selling one item every, couple days. Well, that's how it works. Only 1% usually sells on daily basis, whatever you have in a store. One more big thing, try not to sell items under 25 bucks. Usually $25, it's a cutoff number for me, and I'll explain it why a little bit later on. It's got to do a lot with scaling up your business eventually when you are rolling already a year into the business or 2 years into the business. Very important. Now you can sell items for cheaper, like $9.99 or $7.99 if you buy in bulk, if you have multiples of it. If you bought, for example, 100 of these and it's a one posting on eBay, and you got just a little bit of money tied up in it, that's fine. Multiple listings like that, it's all good. But if you're selling one-off items, really try to stay in that $25 and up. So we are in a new spot. We had to move really quick because we were getting bothered with noise. Some new inventory was coming in. But continue on, and things that you're looking for and niches that you need to get in. Try to learn a new niche every month. If you spot something and you bought it and it sold for you very quickly on eBay, if it sold quickly, that means there's a demand for it most of the time. So keep looking for those items and learn about that niche. Maybe there's some other things in that niche that you need to start looking for that will be selling really, really quickly. It's very important to pay attention to things that they're moving rapidly and trends out there. For example, somebody was asking me, Pete, why are you still selling cassette decks? Why is this like a thing again? Well, guess what? That's a new trend. There's few movies that came out in the last couple of years that got 80s popular again. And in those movies, you see cassette decks, Walkmans, and all of a sudden stuff like that got popular again. And it's trending, so you need to look at those trends and spot them, and that will help you grow your business. One of the most important things that people don't pay attention to when they get into a reselling game is the inventory system. Make sure from the get-go, when you start, have some kind of inventory system for your merchandise, because the deeper you're gonna go into it, all of a sudden you got 100 items, 200, 300, 500 items listed, and this is chaos. You don't know where you got stuff, you searching for it for hours. Have some kind of inventory system, and you're gonna need some space. Just to give you an idea, to hold couple thousand items, you probably need like a 2-car garage space to hold all that merchandise. So start it from the beginning, start that inventory correctly. That way you're not searching for the stuff when it sells. That's my point. So very, very important. Now you can learn a lot of stuff from YouTube videos. There's lots of creators out there that put out great content. And over the years, I gave some shout outs to a lot of different channels that you can learn a lot of stuff. And watch different people, because everybody's got a little nugget that you're gonna pick something up from them that you can use in your business. This time around, I'm gonna give a shout out to the channel that I've been following for a while. It's relatively still new channel, but it's super concentrated on how to do things on eBay, and I think it helps a lot of new sellers. Even experienced sellers will get little nuggets out of that channel. And the name of it, his name is John, super nice guy. The name of the channel, Flipping Ain't Easy. He gets in to certain stuff in details, how to ship items, how to find certain things that you need to do on the eBay side itself, how to do this and that. Very, very informative, lots of knowledge there. John has been flipping for a while, he knows what he's talking about. So I'm gonna put a link below in the description, and if you go to his channels, let him know that Pete, Craigslist Hunter, sent you over there. I'm sure he will appreciate it. And guys, remember at the beginning of the video that I said pay attention to the price that you're selling items for. Try to stay $25 and over. Let's say you are into this game for a year or two and you want to start scale this business and you want to hire your first employee. It's very important that your items are not cheaper than 25 bucks. Why? Because the time now that it's going to cost you anything under 25 bucks, it's very hard to recoup that money if you have an employee who's taking pictures for you, listing on eBay. So that's why at the beginning of the video I said 25 bucks and up makes sense when you start scaling this business and hiring employees. So one more thing, this game is not for everybody. Try it, do it for a little bit, see if you like it. The statistics are brutal. 90% of people that start in the reselling game completely quit within 6 months. So it's not for everybody. It's hard work, a lot of dedication, but if you want to do it, it's definitely brutal. I hope you enjoyed this little segment on me sharing info about how you can run this yourself. There's lots of information out there online, lots of good videos. Check them out, and I wish everybody the best if you want to get into this.
It's got me, almost got me there. She does try really hard.
Come on, Steve, just put your hand inside. Can I ask you, what was the reason you were originally collecting this? Like, were you into...
Yeah, I'm still interested in it, but I had an office.
Okay.
I was a therapist, and so I put them up in there when I didn't have room at home. I just don't have room to display them, and
Okay.
might as well get somebody who could appreciate it.
I mean, they're very cool, and to be honest with you, I know these are like autographed. This one is not.
Right.
But this one to me stands out like
Stands
the
out
most.
more, right.
For some reason, because you got so many different things going on here.
Right.
You got that nice sketch that it's, numbered. One out of, 298 out of 300. Then you got a postcard, and you got the stamps, you got that little coin. And that, it just screams like it's quality, nicely.
Yeah, I didn't
nicely
realize
matted.
artists let me.
I can't find anything on it. I'm finding them individually.
Yeah, this guy. I don't know if did you take a look at?
Right.
I don't know if you read that or not.
So I did, but I still can't find anything
Right.
out there at the moment available.
It was the 1990s. There was because of the space program landing on Mars, there was a TV show called Earth to the Moon. There was lots of interest.
So
in
there
that.
was lots of going on. So
Right.
there's lots of publicity.
So
That's
the
why.
artists like this would make their
Yeah.
own prints.
This, believe it or not, I actually found identical one. And you know what bothers me here a little bit?
Yeah.
This is signed, right? It's got that certificate for United States Post Office for the actual stamp, but it says 1 out of 5,000.
They
So
all
you would
do.
think
I would
they
think
all
too.
do.
Yeah, they all say 1 out of 5. Yeah, I remember when I looked at these.
You
at the
would
post
think,
office,
okay.
I was like, oh, I got the first one, and I looked on the wall. I'm like, oh, they all say 1.
It's crazy, right?
I know. If
Although-
you serialize them, you would think.
Although, look, not big money. I mean, same one,
Yeah.
like 56 bucks.
Yeah, no, I
but
know.
still very cool. I mean, James Falwell, Apollo 13. Now, on the other hand, stuff from Ellen Bean, as I'm looking at different stuff, can actually bring some good money.
Can it?
Although, like, this is the same picture, though,
Right.
signed, like yours.
Right.
It did not bring, a whole
Yeah.
lot of money, and like 10 bucks, somebody had a couple of them. But I see some other stuff that actually, I'm kind of surprised, like another one here signed, 102, some kind of letter, 68 bucks.
Some of that stuff could be sitting on there forever, though.
Look at this, though.
Yeah, that's.
Went for $4,000.
Is that what it went to? Or that's actually sold at $4,000?
That's sold with nine bids.
That probably has a bunch of astronaut signatures.
Exactly. So that's what's happening on this,
Yeah.
because you got all these autographs from everybody that was part of the mission, I think. Because it says Apollo 2, Apollo 12, Apollo 14, so a lot of different missions. So all these guys are on this.
There's a company that actually specializes in all this kind of stuff, and I was debating whether to contact them because
I couldn't find anything on this though. I mean, what are you thinking? What do you want to get out of this? I mean,
I don't know. I don't even know because, like you said, you look on eBay and it's like you can't find a whole lot of what it went for. I think I probably paid a couple hundred a piece for each.
Yeah.
This one was probably like $30 at the post office, so whatever was good for that one. This one I think I paid $300. I think they were all like 2 to 3, so I don't know what would be fair for them. Honestly, I'm not looking to get 2 to 300 for each one. I'm just looking for something a little.
Yeah, something like this that has, I mean, cool patches, but no certificate on it. And anyway, even all these certificates that are on here, they're not like legit companies. Those truly ones that really, you know,
really do this stuff,
I tell you what, I like it. They're cool, but I really don't want to be in it more than like $100.
Okay. For all of them, right?
For all of them.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you tell me, what do you feel comfortable? I need to make money on this.
No,
you know
I
what
understand.
I mean? So
no, I completely understand.
I don't think I can get like, if you said you paid $300 for this,
yeah.
I don't think I can get $300 out of it.
Well,
I mean, I'm seeing them individually like $25, you know, $10. The coin was like 40 or 50. The stamps were only so. Yes, it's nicely matted. It's nicely
if you
done.
like
But
this one, maybe $50 for just this one, or maybe say $50 for this one and this one because you've seen this one on the.
Yeah, but this one sold only for like $50. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
you're right.
It's just that doesn't leave me a whole lot of room to make any money.
I agree. I know it's a really weird little niche, and I got other stuff I'll be bringing you that's not related to this, but. I'm trying to clear out the house a bit. So
individually, I mean, I'm okay doing like 50 on this.
Okay.
This I wouldn't want to go more than like $25. So that's $75. What are you thinking then on these? I mean, literally this one I was thinking like maybe $10, $15.
Yeah.
That's about it. It's just a picture.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of threw out 100 at you. I mean,
sure.
I mean,
so I have a little bit more attachment to this one and this one than I do to the other two because Apollo 12 was kind of my favorite mission.
Okay.
But you know, if 50 plus whatever you said for this
25,
one,
$75 for both of these.
yeah, I think that's fair.
Wanna do
And
that?
this is kind of cool. You
It is cool looking.
You
Yeah.
could probably get somebody to pick this up. You know, you know, this stuff for stamp collectors. I mean. I'm not trying to raise a price. I'm just telling you.
No.
But you know, the day of the landing, getting it stamped at the post office, and then getting.
But
it
like
put
I
in
said,
this
I
thing.
saw these actually online individually, and people were getting like $12.99 for. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, let's do these. That's fine. $75 on these, and then you hold on to
I'll
these.
hold on to these. And
Okay. I do need your ID. I'll write you up.
absolutely.
All right, 20, 40, 60, 75. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, before we end today's video, I just want to mention the giveaway for the tape dispenser. It's going to happen on the next video, so it's super exciting. But I'm standing in front of my camper that I'm about to get ready to get hooked up and take it up north to the Door County for the project that we're starting there. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted how the things are progressing there. I appreciate everyone watching. I appreciate you. I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.